Is there something about wine you've always wanted to know? Well, today you're gonna get your answer. We told you guys to ask us questions about wine, and today we're gonna answer 5 of them. First question, how do I store wine? Great question. Storing wine is important and it's not important. If you're collecting wine, wine refrigerators are the best case. Not dual temperature, single temperature. If you don't have the ways and means of getting a wine refrigerator, that's fine. The coolest place in your home is the basement. If you have a basement, store your wine there on a shelf, on its side, it'll be fine. If you don't have a basement, a closet is one of the coolest places in an apartment. So go ahead and put it in there in the back of somewhere in the back of the closet, laying down, and there you go. Question number 2, how do I choose a glass for wine? Whoa, oh boy. So to understand the glass that you want for your wine, you just have to think about which wine you're drinking. Did you buy a bottle of wine that a winemaker made and really wants you to either age it or pour it into a glass and let it breathe for a little while? If you're drinking a wine like that, maybe you spend a little bit of money on it, you'll probably want a stemware. These glasses are designed to help you enjoy the aromas as they exit the glass while oxygen is going in. If you're drinking from a box wine, a Tetra Pak, or just buying a bottle for every day, these work, but you don't need them. You can do a juice glass. I'm half Italian. My grandfather used to drink every night at dinner from a juice glass, and it was fine. And when it comes to dessert wines, there are glasses that are traditionally used for dessert wines. You don't need that much. You just need like a 3-ounce pour, something like that. So you need a smaller glass to enjoy it with. But again, hey, juice glass. Third question, when and for how long do I decant wine? Let's break that one up. Let's start with when. Always decant a wine. I don't care how much you spent on it, whether you spent $15 on it or $115 on it, wine can always benefit from some air. How long should you decant for? This is the fun part. If it's an everyday bottle of wine, decant the bottle with a hard pour right before the food hits the table. That way, the wine is ready to breathe while you're eating and drinking and having fun. If this is an older bottle of wine or an expensive bottle of wine that really needs a little bit of time to breathe, one thing you should definitely not do is decant the wine and leave it alone for an hour or 45 minutes. Why miss a second of that wine evolving in a decanter? Every 5 to 10 minutes, maybe 15, pour yourself a little taste of the wine, and you will experience that wine opening up, and you will actually know when it's ready for a full glass, I promise you. Fourth question, how do you know when a wine has hit its peak? This is the mystery of all mysteries. The peak of a wine actually just depends on the wine. When a wine peaks, that doesn't mean after the peak, the wine's bad at all. All the peak means is that is an idea the winemaker had that they believe the wine will be at its best. Fifth question, where do you draw the line between whether a wine is faulty or just not what you expected? Trust your face. Trust your brain. Trust your nose. This is a product for you to enjoy. If you are not enjoying the nose of the wine, if you're not enjoying the flavor, the texture of the wine, it's not a wine for you. But if you're told a wine is supposed to have blueberries and blackberries and raspberries and all this stuff, and you smell it, and you smell nothing of that, like maybe swamp water, or maybe kombucha, or maybe wet cardboard, or grandpa's basement, something is wrong with the wine, and you're not enjoying it because of that. That's all the time we have, folks. Let me know any of your questions in the comments below. I want to read them. I want to answer them.